I give you permission to have a bad day. This is something that a lot of us are not taught, that having a bad day is just that, having a bad day. It does not mean you're a bad person. It doesn't mean if you end up cursing and being upset that this is now who you are forever. A bad day is just that, a bad day. So why did I want to make this a video? Because I was having a bad day recently and I actually took it personal. I took it as though, all this productivity that I've been doing, all this positive talk I've been doing with myself, with others, but mainly for myself, was thrown out the window due to me having this bad day. And luckily, I run my mouth to everybody that when I did call on someone, they were really able to get me out of that funk. And what they said to me was what I told you earlier. It's okay, you had a bad day. It's all right. It's just one day. Tomorrow gonna be better. And the person was my sister. And when she said that to me, she sounded so much like myself because I'm that person when people call, I rant with you for a good 5-10 minutes and then I'm like, okay, let's be positive. Let's pivot out of this. Let's fix this, right? But having a bad day, especially for someone like myself, and I'm sure many other people, like I said earlier, we take that as a reflection of who we are the whole entire time when that bad day occurs. So when you have a bad day, what should you do if you have a bad day? Accept it. Don't beat yourself up because you're upset that moment. Really accept that you're mad. If you got somebody close to the vent to and you feel comfortable telling them, vent it out. But just remember that this is only for one day. This is not forever. This is just one bad day. That's it. That's it. That's all. Some of us may be lucky that it's only a bad morning and the rest of the day is perfect. But like I said earlier, we're really not taught about compartmentalizing when it comes to certain emotions, especially women. Men, they're always taught to compartmentalize, especially with women. But women, we're not really taught that. So what do I want to teach you in this moment? How to accept having a bad day and then how to sometimes pivot out that bad day, right? So like I said earlier, you may be starting off with a bad morning. If you like me, that bad morning, I will bring that to the afternoon, to the evening, and then sometimes I'll bring it to the next day, which is really not, it's no purpose of even bringing it to the next day. It's no purpose of bringing it to the afternoon or the evening if the only badness was in the morning. So the first way to, accepting you have a bad day is just literally accepting it. Recognizing that, I've been upset today, some stuff that happened that pissed me off, and I'm just having a bad day today. Try not to get too engulfed in the bad day, but don't ignore it. Don't try to hurry up and make yourself feel better because a lot of times when you do that, it's like a portion of you angry that you're trying to fix itself as. It's okay to feel anger. It's okay to feel sadness. It's okay to feel a little depression. It's okay to feel emotions. It's all right. That's human. That's perfectly fine. But what I would say is not okay is to linger on those emotions to the point where you can't enjoy life. You can't enjoy the rest of your day. There's times where I get upset about something from the earliness of the day, and then I will really harp on that for the whole entire day, even though what happened earlier corrected itself. That's what I'm really trying to emphasize on. Because what I notice about myself is that when I don't accept the bad day, that's when I harp on it more. That's when I get more agitated because I'm trying to fix it, right? But the more that yesterday for myself, when I sat back and just was like, when she said, oh, you're just having a bad day. And I thought about it, I said, oh, I'm just having a bad day. Everything cleared up, to really be honest. After I sat up there and just said, oh, I'm just having a bad day. That was it. I didn't try to explain the bad day to myself. I didn't try to justify why I'm having a bad day. None of that mattered. Only thing that mattered was that I finally accepted that I was having a bad day. And that was it. That's all. Once I accepted that, I didn't try to change it. Usually I'll judge myself for having a bad day, right? But this time I didn't judge it because I was really keeping in mind what my sister said was, you're just having a bad day. That's all. Tomorrow is really going to be better. And tomorrow is today, and today is better because I'm making a video on it, right? I'm going outside, do whatever the hell I had to do prior to me feeling like that bad day yesterday is going to now take over today. You see how that doesn't benefit anyone. It doesn't even benefit you because it does feel good to be angry, right? It does feel good to get shit off your chest. It does feel good to have this pride of, I'm pissed off. Shit is not working out. But what feels even better is understanding that what didn't work out for that moment. Doesn't mean it's not going to work out forever. Having bad days are natural. And the more I accept that having bad days are just natural part of life, life gets easier and it gets more enjoyable. Because I know for myself, and I'm sure it is a lot of people, because I have friends who tell me, a lot of us do not want to have bad days. We don't want to soak in that irritation. We don't want to be annoyed. We want to be happy. We want to be productive. But we have to understand that there are certain things in our life that's outside of our control, where you just almost have to go with the punches. So if shit is bad for that day, then it's just bad. It is what it is. Does not mean tomorrow is going to be that. Especially if it's concerning work. 9 out of 10, that should stop at 5:30. Or whatever time you stop, it stopped. So there's no need to keep harping on it, bringing it to the next day, bringing it to the night, because the day is over. The bad day is over. It's nighttime now. So I'm giving you permission to have a bad day, to accept it, to not change it in that very moment, to let the day keep going. And as you're living, you're thriving, you start noticing that the day becomes better. That same day that you thought was bad is slowly becoming better. Because you know why? You finally accepted that you're having a bad day. Sometimes when we try to fight shit, I notice a lot of feelings that I try to fight, it keeps coming back up. I just heard someone say to me recently, this man, he was like, I'm fighting so many demons. And he looked so serious when he said that. And I said, you need to accept them demons. They're there for a reason, dude. Learn from them. Stop beating them up. That's why they keep coming back. And when I said that to him, he looked at me and he was kind of shocked that I would say accept them. I mean, long as it ain't on no R-word stuff, no kitty stuff, then, accept the demons. We all got some stuff that we want to have better for ourselves, or we all got little demons that we trying to tuck away. But I know when I face my demons and start working with them, they not as bad as they was before. Because now I have control over them. I accepted the demons for what they were, and now I have control. Same thing with your day. I accepted that the day was bad. Now I got control of it. Because I finally accepted that it was bad. Now I can control where it goes next. But if you can't accept that you're having a bad day, and you keep trying to fix it right then and there, or you judging yourself for having that bad day, you're going to create more and more anger within yourself because of that bad day. It's almost like you telling yourself how you feel, but then you ignore it. No different if you was to tell another human being how you feel and that person consistently ignores you, to just keep ignoring you for you to figure out something different. That's what you're doing to yourself when you don't accept that you're having a bad day. So with this video, I'm giving you permission to be upset. I'm giving you permission to be like, fuck today, because tomorrow gonna be better. I'm giving you permission to accept the worst of the day and for you to move forward. Because the more you keep fighting it, the more it's going to keep popping back up, and the more you're going to get frustrated, wondering, why do you keep having bad days? So accept the bad day, move forward, pivot, understand that tomorrow is going to be better. The evening may even be better. Whatever the case may be, continue to grow and accept your feelings. Respect your feelings. Respect your feelings, your emotions. And the more you do that, the more you accept that, the more productive you could become. The more you'll be at peace. You know, that's a really serious word, being at peace with things in life. And that's what you want to be. After I talked to my sister and she said those words and we got off the phone, you know, I really felt better. I really accepted that, oh, I'm just having a bad day. And I went on with my evening. And my evening ended up being better. When I woke up this morning, I woke up energized and ready for the world. And I even thought about it. I said, damn, yesterday was really annoying for me. And the old me would have really brought yesterday into today. I would have just been thinking about how bad that day was yesterday. So how could today be even better? So accept that you had a bad day. Leave that day for that day. And know that it's going to be a better day tomorrow.